My name is TK and I'm very proud to have ADHD like my dad. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder isn't a bad thing, and scientists have been trying to figure that out for over 100 years now. They're starting to realize that it is actually an evolutionary hunter gene meant to progress humanity along the sine wave of evolution, but I'll talk about that later. Less than 10% of the world's people with ADHD make up less than 10% of the world's population, according to research. Some of the most famous people have ADHD, like Bill Gates, who invented Microsoft, the great basketball player Michael Jordan, the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, and the 35th President, John F. Kennedy, Henry Ford, who made a way to make cars more affordable to everybody, Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists of our time, Sir Richard Branson, a knight in England who created a space exploration company called Virgin Galactic. There are many more famous people with ADHD. Everybody thinks that ADHD is a disability of being unable to pay attention, but that's not true. We can pay attention if that task or thing we have to do isn't boring. In fact, we can actually pay more attention than people without ADHD if it interests us. This is called hyperfocusing. An example of hyperfocusing is when I once programmed for 10 hours with no stops, not even to go to the bathroom or for food, because I was hyperfocusing and nothing was able to distract me. Nothing. These are some positive traits of ADHD. Willingness to take a risk, ingenuity, spontaneity, being funny and having a good sense of humor. Our brains run at a faster speed, which means we can understand things quicker. We have persistence and honestly believe anything is possible. Now about that sine wave of evolution. A sine wave flows up and down, and it creates caves. The evolution of life follows these lines like the seasons do through fall, winter, spring, and summer. Now here in this first cave, we have the cavemen. They set up in their cave and learned to make stone weaponry and axes and that stuff. And they grew comfortable. However, people with ADHD questioned ideas and became more explorant. So they went out of the cave and saw cool stuff. So they went back into the cave to tell the cavemen what they saw. After a while of being laughed at and not believed, we eventually led the cavemen out of the cave to see a whole new world. And it starts all over again. We start building another cave. In this cave there are things like cars, boats, airplanes, most of all electronics. And then it starts all over again. Everybody gets comfortable. However, people with ADHD want to continue exploring and pushing beyond the limits. So we break out of the cave and see even cooler stuff. So we go back into the cave. Of course, we got laughed at and nobody believed us. But after time, we eventually led them out of the cave to see a whole new world with bigger and better cool stuff. In that cave, there are things like flying cars, cyborgs, robots, and jetpacks. And the process of evolution continues. In conclusion, ADHD, when it's used for good, it could help create a better world. Imagine, we could even make cooler inventions, like maybe unmeltable ice cream, or a teleporter, or a cloning machine I could use on myself and get my clone to do all my work. ADHD is a gift from Mother Nature, and I hope one day everyone will know that. Thank you.